Alright guys, so we are going to go over 4-6. It's all based on isosceles and equilateral triangles. So remind me, how many sides are the same if it's isosceles? 2. And equilateral means all 3 are congruent. So this first page is just isosceles. So every triangle on this page is isosceles. So if you draw out an isosceles triangle, your base is the side that is different. So your base is the one that's the only one that's by itself. Like it's one number and the other 2 are different. The things that are different are called your legs. So here's 2 dashes and 2 dashes. So this is a leg, this is a leg, and this is a base. So legs of an isosceles triangle are the sides that are congruent. Okay, now you'll have vertex angle and base angle. Your vertex angle is the angle that's across from the base. So vertex angle is across from base. So that's this angle right here. That's called your vertex angle. Then you have base angles, which is kind of backwards because you would think that it would be across from the base, but it's not. So your base angles are actually the 2 that are across from the leg. When we're talking about sides and angles, so if we're talking about this being side A, the angle that's across from it goes with that side. So if this is side A, this would be angle A. And then if this was side B, the angle across from it is angle B. Does that make sense? How it's across from it? So your 2 base angles are the ones that are across from the legs. Okay, so there's 2 ways to work through isosceles triangles. If you know 2 sides are the same, then you can assume, so if 2 sides are the same, then you can assume the angles opposite of those are the same as well. So if this AC, what's the angle that's across from AC? 2. So this angle is the same as this angle because both of these sides are the same. And 1's across from BC and 2's across from AC. So that's going from sides to assuming angles. If 2 angles are the same, then guess what? The sides across from them are also the same. That's the gist of it. So in number 1, it says to find x given that side BC is congruent to BA. Well, BC is across from angle A, BA is across from angle C. So if these are your 2 angle measures, how do I solve for x? Set them equal to each other because they're equal, yes. So 4x plus 5 equals 5x minus 7. Subtract 4, so that's x. Add 10, so x is equal to 15. Doesn't tell me to find an angle measure, it just tells me to find x, so I'm done. Okay, well 2 says find x, and it gives me SR and RT. Well, these have to be the same because you see the 2 rainbows. So whatever's across from angle T, which is this one, is across from angle S, which is this one. Those 2 are the same. So I'm just going to set those equal to each other. So I'm going to move 3x, which is positive, so the opposite's negative. So after you subtract 3x, I'm going to bring down negative 13. 2 minus 3 is negative x, so x is equal to 13. Okay, so I'm just going to help you get started on number 3. If this is 40 and this is 2x, well, Q, what's congruent to Q? What other angle?
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? I know we only have just a few minutes left.
So if this is 2x, so is this. Now still, a whole triangle equals how many degrees? 180. So to solve for x, you could add all of it, 40 plus 2x plus 2x equals 180, and then solve for x.
That will go to a lot of needy families.
Same thing for 5.
Around our community.
Okay, so it's just identifying all the angles. You know this one is congruent to this one, so 2x and 2x. Okay, let's flip to the back, and then you can finish these this weekend.
The 6th grade center this year, guys, so bring in those cans, bring in dry food items to your first period teacher so that we can pull off the victory. Also, there will be a toy drive going on.
Equilateral means all sides are congruent,
which is a homeless shelter in downtown Birmingham.
and all angles are
Bring
congruent.
an item to room 111. That's Mr. Huggins' room, and he is coordinating a drive for toys. So toy drive for First Light homeless shelter.
So if you
in
see
downtown Birmingham.
that all the angles are
If you
60,
want to tell everyone that
every single angle is 60, you can assume and you know for sure all sides are the same. If all sides are the same, then every angle is equal to what?
Just want to
60.
mention that
So if you start with 6,
basketball.
you see all these sides are the same. If all of the sides are the same, then you know all the angles are the same. So you would just do 6x equals 60.
Their season opener.
So x is equal to what?
Thompson High School. So come out and support the Warrior basketball as we get tipped off. Finally, congratulations to
All these angles are the same, which means every side is the same.
Area match and came back with 2 wins. Averaging 175 for the match, the boys varsity beat Hueytown by a score of 1378 to 935. Cameron DeCord has a high game for the Warriors with a 194.
You're all following how I did this? They're all the same, so I just set them equal to each other. Okay, and then I'm going to do 8. Well, all the angles have one rainbow, so every angle is equal to what?
So great job, Warriors.
Equal to 60.
Keep up the great work.
So x
Next
is equal
area
to
match will be on
20.
Monday, November the 13th against McAdory at Oak Mountain Lane. So
Okay, so before you come back Monday, you need to have page 10 and 11 completely finished, okay?
Always, it's great
You can
to
work on
be
it now.
Warrior, and let's make that choice to be Warrior strong.